Donald Trump not messing around. He's been president for like 6.5 days, and so many things are happening, including night raids. Apparently, there's some raids that started happening here in my home state of Colorado. There's a makeshift nightclub that got raided. Let's see. I don't know.
Here in Colorado, an early morning raid happened yesterday, taking nearly 50 people into custody, including members of the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua.
Good.
And Fox 31's Carly Moore joins us live from
these gang members out
headquarters with more details about that. Carly, good morning. Kirk, Andrea, good morning. Yeah, the DEA said this has been a months-long investigation trying to get these criminals behind bars here. And they said that this would have happened regardless of who's in the Oval Office.
What did she say?
And they said that this would have happened regardless of investigation trying to get these criminals behind bars here.
Bars?
They said that this would have happened regardless of who's in the Oval Office, but the DEA did post pictures and videos of this raid. Take a look here. You can see DEA seized guns, drugs, and large quantities of money, placing 49 people.
Anybody crying about these people getting arrested and deported? Ridiculous. They're running guns. They're running drugs. They're probably hurting people. They've been working on it for months. That means they've been working on this before Trump became president. Just get them out. Just this is good stuff. These are the people we don't want here. Get the gang people out. They come here. They're already they already broke bad. They're not going to follow laws, bro. They're going to come here and try and take advantage of the world to make money for their own selves and stuff. And anyone else's expense. They don't care. If people are here illegally doing that, they need to go, right? Like, this is so easy for me to say yes to. Some fucking mijo, I think it's mijo, or no, not mijo. How do you say grandma in Spanish? Abuela. Yeah, like, leave her alone. She's not doing anything. Is she running guns and selling drugs? Get her the fuck out then. Sure. Is she fucking making lunches for her grandkids to go to fucking school? Leave her the fuck alone, dude. You know, bottom of, underneath the bottom of the list, please. Those types of people. These people, get them the fuck out.
People under arrest, 41 of them determined by ICE to be in the country illegally. The videos posted on X show dozens of people in handcuffs surrounded by law enforcement in snowy conditions at that makeshift nightclub near Federal and 65th. They say the nightclub sets up on certain weekends and is invitation only, used by TDA and their associates. Those in custody could be seen bussed away from the location with crime tape, beer bottles, and broken windows left behind.
Good.
People
We're getting them out.
Selling drugs. There was potential prostitution at the location. There was guns at the location. We know they're involved in much higher level drug trafficking, and a lot of them went to jail. This is a normal course of business for DEA, right? So this was a DEA operation targeting drug traffickers. In this case, they happened to be illegal aliens, and our ICE friends took care of that part of it. But we're going to continue to go after drug traffickers wherever we find them.
Good. Fuck yeah, dude.
So we also spoke to James Albee, a law enforcement procedure expert, who says immigration enforcement was not the focus of this particular search warrant, and he does not believe people without felony charges could have been caught up in this raid. We did get a statement from Governor Polis's office on Sunday that said the governor welcomes the news that guns and drugs were removed from Colorado streets. Governor Polis is committed to making.
Is this lady a fucking news reporter or not? Let me do her job for her. Governor Polis is committed to making Colorado one of the top 10 safest states. He hopes law enforcement continues to coordinate to keep guns and drugs out of our communities.
One of the top 10 safest
Bro,
states.
did you go to college or not? I didn't even go to college. I just went to the Marine Corps. And ate fucking crayons, and I can still read better than you. What the hell?
Law enforcement continues to coordinate to keep guns and drugs out of our communities.
Yes, that's good.
Experts say this incident shows that the TDA gangs have really got away from Aurora. Again, this situation happening in Adams County, so no borders there. We also know that no shots were fired and no injuries were reported during this incident.
Shoot the camera if it's really me.
Headquarters, Carly Moore, Fox 31.
All right, yeah, and interesting to see, so much focus has been in Aurora, but to see this taking place in other areas as well.
We got another one. Liz, Chicago's doing it too. Okay, so that is a DEA operation that just so happened to have illegals that were there, and ICE went and took care of those guys and deported them. The people that are not illegal, they're going to fucking jail. All good stuff. All good stuff. So ICE is like piggybacking off of other operations. So if they get picked up, somebody gets picked up and they illegal, ICE has got their ear to the ground and they're working with all the other agencies. This is such a good way to start doing this, right? Because like, okay, lots of people have come over into the country. A lot of people, just like innocent people looking for a better life. The only law they have broken is being here illegally, right? Maybe speeding or something. They're not like killing everyone, you know. They're not like making drugs and stuff. The drugs, the criminals, all like, you know, anybody hurting people, they get rounded up in these operations and they illegal get them out. Easy, dude. Easy way to start finding a lot of these guys, and we start from the top with the most messed up people. Great stuff. Chicago is doing some stuff too. Let's check it out.
Border's our Tom Homan is in Chicago investigating several people who are here illegally.
Joni has been live all morning for us with more details as arrests started over the weekend. Joni.
Good morning. He is here along with the acting Deputy Attorney General, Emil Beauvais. They are here to personally oversee this crackdown on immigration. Immigration enforcement operations is what they call it. Chicago police, they were not involved, but Chicagoans saw law enforcement on their streets, in their neighborhoods, and they reacted. Federal agents were seen surrounding a home at 99th and Commercial Sunday. Neighbors say that people scattered and some did not answer the door as instructed. Agents were reportedly also in Garfield Park and Albany Park. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officials said they were working with partners.
This reminds me of being in the Marines. So, like, you have your barracks rooms, right? And what you do, like during the day, what you're supposed to do is your room has to be clean, and you have to have there's windows to these rooms. You have to have the blinds open, so anybody can look in your room and see inside. Those are the rules, and if the blinds are closed, that's a problem. But sometimes you can get away with the blinds being closed, and you can hide in your room. So someone of a higher rank will start knocking on doors trying to find people because they need people to go do shit, right? Like kind of like they just sent 1,500 troops to the border, and 500 of them were Marines. They got 500 Marines all rounded up on a Friday. They're about to go like screw off for the weekend, and then they got rounded up for work, right? Anybody that was hiding in their room and didn't answer the door probably got to enjoy their weekend. Just saying. It just reminds me of like some sergeant or staff sergeant or something knocking on doors trying to find bodies for some work that needs to get done, and you just hide in your room and play video games and don't get picked, bro. Don't answer the fucking door. You just boom, boom, boom. You know, come out, work or party, and I could just be like, there's like 8 of us in there, and we're like, shut the fuck up. Shut up, don't fucking say anything. And then he moves on and starts knocking on other doors, and we're like, yes, he's past us. That's what this reminds me of. So, and if I was illegal, right? If I'm in America illegally and I don't want to leave, I'm not answering the fucking door, dude. I don't blame them. How can you blame them? You can't. I'm not gonna answer the door and like get deported, bro. No way. So not answering the door is good advice if you're trying not to get deported. I mean, I do, just to be clear, I believe that there is a border crisis. People are flowing into this country, or they were. This is practically stopped since Trump became president, which is a good thing. And there's a lot of people that came in the last 4 years, and it's a messy situation. You know, it is. The answer appears to be deporting the fuck out of people. It doesn't make me feel good thinking about it, right? Like I know there's a problem and we need to resolve a problem, but it doesn't make me feel good thinking about just so many people that the only law they broke is coming here illegally. It's gnarly.
Such as the local DEA, ATF, and U.S. Marshals conducting enhanced target operations, arresting and deporting what they call public safety threats, national security threats.
What happens if you got caught not opening the door, though? I mean, then you get ready to do a working party. Get ready to do some work. No more playing video games. You just got rounded up. I guess it depends on the person. Someone could take it real personally. I think someone high rank told someone else of a lower rank to go find even lower rank people to go do something. So this guy's just trying to get people. He doesn't give a fuck.
On the south side, neighbors were watching and keeping track of activity in the neighborhood.
It doesn't hit you till it's actually at your front door, because you see it all over social media, you see it all over the news, and it doesn't hit you till it's in front. It's literally at your doorstep. I mean, I'm sitting at my house and this happens, so I think that's why everyone just needs to stay communicating, you know your rights, stay quiet, and that's it.
Know your rights and stay quiet. Well, the rights are limited for people that are here illegally, first of all, and staying, so she's like coordinating, trying not to get people deported. I get it. It's her community. She's looking out for her people. Like, just put yourself in her shoes, right? She lives there. She's surrounded by people that she likes, and she wants to take care of them. That's human, man. You just you look at it that way. Even though I support deporting people that are here illegally, you can also feel what other people are feeling and understand them. Both of these things can happen in the human brain. I wish more people could do this. So as a righty, I have empathy for the people that are on the receiving end of the rights deportation wrath. That's basically what's happening right now. And I understand. She's freaked out. Look how freaked out she is. These people are all like, there's cops coming here trying to fucking round people up and send them out. They're just trying to live here. Oh man, such a complicated situation. It's just, and the only answer I really believe is ripping off the Band-Aid and fucking deporting people.
As a community, we need to stick together.
Yeah, I get it. I understand where she's coming from.
Posted that he was in touch with local law enforcement. He said Chicago police did not cooperate, did not participate in these raids. He reminded the public to be aware and know their rights and communicate with their neighbors as they were doing on the south side. Reporting live, I'm Joni Lum.
So ICE is coming in and trying to round people up and deport them using their legal powers. So they have certain legal powers of enforcement. And there, in certain cities like Chicago, the police are not even cooperating with them, but the police also can't stop them. That's so interesting to me. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's very messy, but it's very interesting. Does anybody in the chat know anybody? Like, you know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna fucking bring that up. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, let's see if we can have that conversation, but it's not even talk about him, bro. Just shut the fuck up, Friday, kind of a thing. Like I'm on the side of deporting people, but also I would never fucking snitch. I would never snitch either. You see it? I'm like torn. I'm on both sides. I would never snitch, but like if I see people get deported, I'm gonna be like, well, you're here illegally. Same up here in Massachusetts. All you have to do is just call ICE. That's what I'm about to do to this clinic up here. Don't snitch. Don't be a snitch, bro. Yeah, don't snitch. Just let someone else be the snitch. Okay? Don't be the snitch. Don't be the guy. Don't be the snitch. Even if you are for that's just where I stand, right? Like you do whatever you want. You want to go be a snitch, go be a fucking snitch. But then you a fucking snitch. You'll always be a snitch. Once a snitch, always a snitch. You want to be that fucking guy? Bro, let the cops handle it. They'll handle it, bro. They'll fucking handle it. But don't be no snitch. Don't be the cause of uprooting somebody's fucking life, bro. That's fucked up. You don't want that on your shit. Unless you genuinely do not care that much about the people, Like, I don't know. I feel like as a righty, it's okay to feel things. It's okay. It's okay to feel empathy for the opponent, essentially. Like, I look at all the lefties that lost the election. I feel bad for them because they fucking lost and they believe the world's going to end. It's not, but they believe that it is. It's stupid, but whatever. They feel that way. They're scared.